I don't know about you, but I'm really tired, and I don't always feel like getting my house back in order right away. But trust me, it's better not to procrastinate. We were gone a week and our fridge is empty. I gotta get some milk for the kids' cereal and probably a lot of veggies. There's no veggies in our house, so that would be good. Because if there's one thing I know really well, it's that if you're hangry, you're not gonna be in the mood to be kind to your family or to clean your house, right? So I've got my Aldi quarter out and gonna stick my mask on and go shopping. Well, that went pretty well. They had meat on sale. I got some fruit, got some pumpkins for the kids, so I'm excited. And now I'm ready to go home, wipe down the interior of the fridge before I stock the food in there. At 11 o'clock, that's in 1 hour, I've got somebody coming over to the house to give us an estimate for some work we need done. And my house is a mess. And I don't feel like cleaning my kitchen. I'm trying to motivate myself. And I also need to clean the bathroom because that's where the worker needs to assess what all needs to be done. So today I'm going to share with you that process, how to get back into the swing of things when your house is messy and all you feel like doing is eating pizza. And my favorite tip to share with you that I use to motivate myself, besides a really good snack, is watching something on YouTube. So I'm gonna pull something up and get the microwave sprayed out. When you heat meat too long, it just kind of explodes everywhere. And yes, that's been in there the whole week we've been gone. I'm ashamed. I'm gonna grab whatever doesn't belong in here, namely the trash. This will be my trash bag. And I just got these cute chip clips from the Dollar Tree because all of my other chip clips went MIA. I have to take those off. And actually I've got some baking grease that I need to toss, so I'll use one of these bags. Ooh, that needs to be cleaned too. Let's do that right now. These are coupons. I'm gonna see the front one. The microwave is ready to go. I'm usually pretty good about keeping this microwave cleaned out, but I've just really lacked motivation lately. So I left it really long, and that makes it harder to clean out. I think I don't like it because it makes my arm tired. Professional house cleaners trick is to actually use the toothpick on little stuffing hooks. Nastiness. Do you ever panic when people come early because you're not ready for them? Well, the guy that's coming to give us an estimate for our home project, he's 30 minutes early. It's 10:30 and he's sitting out there. I hope he doesn't come to the door. Well, I should probably go clean the bathroom mirror really quick before he comes in. Ooh, so much better. It's so shiny. Okay, I'm just gonna try to stick some stuff away real quick. Make it look less cluttered. Amaranth flour is yucky. I'm just gonna throw that away. So, I didn't think I'd be decluttering, but I am because this tastes and smells horrible. And I got a bunch of unpacking stuff in the playroom. I'm just gonna shove in there and close the door before the guest comes in. Can't win them all, right? You'll never know. Got some boxes to put away. Well, at least I got it looking a little bit better before the guy came in, and I even wiped down the bathroom mirror and vanity top real quick before he came in and assessed the damage to the walls and stuff. So sometimes life isn't perfect and you don't get things as tidy as you want before people come, but I think for just coming back from vacation, I didn't do too bad. I've got a few more surfaces to tidy and then I'm gonna go to my physical therapy. Well, a day's come and gone, and I'm still trying to get on top of the work that I've got to do around the house after coming back from vacation. I've got quite a bit of dishes again. Didn't quite get to them all before I had to go pick up my kids. It was just a pretty packed day. Today's gonna be even more packed because tonight after school and homework, the kids have to go to gymnastics and ninja class.
Isn't this Jasmine tea holder cute? Lauren got that for me.
Today is usually my busy day of the week, but also having to catch up on like 3 loads of laundry folding, and I do have a phone appointment in an hour, but I'm just gonna let some tea steep. Sometimes, especially if you're a homemaker, the work you have to do is repetitive, never ending. Dishes, laundry, they are always gonna happen. So it really does take quite a bit of self-coaching when you just wanna take a nap on the couch. So while my green tea with ginger is steeping, I'm gonna take Cody out for a walk. We'll go for a walk? You do! And then when I come back, my tea will be ready for me, and then I'll get to the dishes. So sometimes it's my pet that makes me feel motivated to get moving. Exercise definitely helps. What helps motivate you to get moving? Write in the comments below. My mums are all weighed down by the rain. Oh, there's a squirrel. Here's what gets you moving. Well, we often talk about how sunshine makes you feel more energetic, but even if it's not sunny and warm, it's still nice to be outside. We're gonna smell all the things apparently. Come on. So I told my husband, I think we're gonna save $600 this week. And my husband's like, what are you talking about? Well, remember yesterday how that worker showed up a little bit early to give us an estimate about some work that we wanted to do? Well, it was a paint job for our bathroom. We got the estimate back from the guy. It was gonna be $630 to paint one little bathroom. There's not even that much wall space because there's a shower in there. But I guess I'm gonna be going to get a paint mask and painting the bathroom myself, even if I don't feel like I have the energy for it. I definitely have the energy to save $630. So once I get home, I'm gonna do the dishes and I'm gonna motivate myself with a podcast. Lately, I've been enjoying listening to Kendra Hennessy with a Mother Like a Boss podcast. I'll link it below if you're interested. She's got some good tips on mindset and things like that around managing your home. So I appreciate that, and it helps me stay focused. So that's why I watch YouTube or listen to podcasts while I'm working. This is not a buffet, come on. So if you also struggle with wanting to do the dishes because it's not very interesting, make it more interesting, incentivize it for yourself by picking a new favorite podcast or maybe a book on tape, or maybe you have a video streaming service on your phone. Just make it more appealing for yourself. That's really the only way that I get laundry and dishes done. I need to repaint the steps again. Alrighty. It's the perfect temperature and everything. Well, I see that I have about 20 minutes to get all the dishes done. That's kind of pushing it for me. I'm the world's slowest dishwasher, but I'm gonna get to it and try it. Thankfully, my husband was great and emptied the clean dishes, so I can just load that in. And if you've got a pile of dirty dishes like me, let's attack them. I've really found that building momentum helps with getting more done because you feel like you've had a small victory. So yesterday when the counter looked clean, that felt really good until supper time when I made more mess. Ideally, I should have done the dishes before I went to bed, but I was just so tired. It was the first full day back into the swing of things. So today I'm determining by the end of the day to have and maintain an empty sink. All right, let's get started. Something different I'm trying to do this time around with our new fridge is not actually put any magnets or anything on the front. It'll help maintain the finish too because our other one was stainless steel and the magnets actually scratched the surface. So I don't want to repeat that mistake. I really want to embrace the minimalist look on my fridge. It does make the kitchen feel more peaceful, and since I spend a lot of time in here, I'm committed to it. Now to get my hands dirty. Something cool I like about this dishwasher is that it's got this top tray, so I can put things like our metal chopsticks. I love these things. By the way, I have a video over on my Healthy Life channel about how to make your own sushi for much less expensive than eating out. So I'll put a link in the description box below for that video and these chopsticks in case you're interested and you like Asian food. But I just feel a lot better about giving a guest metal, thoroughly sanitized chopsticks than reusing those wooden chopsticks. Maybe you watch The Fly Lady and you know she always starts with her dishes. I try to start where I can make the most impact, and generally speaking, because my kitchen is right by the front door, not the most ideal layout if you ask me, but the kitchen generally does make the most impact, so that's why I'm starting here. I've got 10 minutes before my phone call. The timeline just helps me focus more, so sometimes I get more done in shorter amounts of time, because I feel that time pressure. By the way, if you're like me and you enjoy lemons in your water, don't throw the lemons into your trash. Go ahead and put the lemons down the drain and run the disposal, and it'll help it smell fresh and clean, kind of scrub it out on the inside too. That, and I've also heard that ice works. There's nothing less appetizing than a stinky kitchen, right? I love sharing tips to make your life easier because I know I've appreciated when other people share their tips with me. I sure appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. That's really encouraging and it helps my channel grow. Let's wipe up the stove real quick too. And now it's time for my call. Looks a lot better. Gotta get working. Now I'm gonna go grab the laundry. Okay, you ready for your other assignment? Would you mind please putting that red thing in the shed? It's pretty nice when your hubby works from home. Before I stick on a TED Talk or something that I enjoy watching while I'm folding, I just wanted to talk to you about something that really helped my mindset with daily chores that just keep happening and used to be very discouraging for me as a homemaker. And I was reading a book trying to help myself get out of this overwhelm as a homemaker, really trying to have more job satisfaction because I'm the one in charge of that. I talked about that in my Boss Mom video if you want to check that out, trying to professionalize motherhood. The book that I read was The Organized Homemaker. I can't say that 100% of that book was helpful to me because she talked about dusting inside of your piano. It's just stuff I don't think about. But one thing she said that was really helpful to me was even though your overall work like laundry is never going to be just done, to set a day or a schedule and say Monday's work is done after I complete this, this, and this. Or Tuesday's work is done if I do this, this, and this. Well, I'm not good about having a laundry day, and it just depends on what the kids need for their school clothes and that sort of thing. I generally end up doing laundry probably 1 load a day, at least 3 loads a week. So even though a weekly schedule for chores doesn't usually work for me, when I make a list of daily goals, generally my top 3 I absolutely need to do, I'm a lot more productive and I can actually see what I've accomplished because I can check it off. And by eating the frog or doing the hardest thing, most unappealing thing like dishes first, then I really feel good about getting that task done. And a lot of times I have momentum to keep going down the list and maybe accomplishing 6 or 7 big jobs. But definitely having accomplished my top 3 starting first thing in the morning has been helpful so that when I go pick up the kids and things go a little bit crazier with more interruption, I can look back on my day and say, yeah, I really did get some things done. Because there's nothing more defeating than somebody looking at you and going, well, what did you do all day? And you look around and you go, well, I still have a lot to do. I don't feel like I did anything. So productivity and time management as a homemaker, I'm definitely learning, takes a lot of self-management that not all of us are naturals at. And I'll see you back in a few minutes to clean up my dining room. Well, before it was folded, it sure felt really overwhelming, but I knocked it out in just 2 YouTube shows, so I enjoyed myself and I got work done. Now I gotta take a load down for my husband. I've got this load to go upstairs with a few stray dryer balls to stick back in the dryer. My daughter's dresser is down here, but then I've got some napkins as well as some socks to put away in this drawer here. And I don't know about you, but something that has really worked well for us when we have these random socks missing a mate is to have a sock basket, and I just have my kids sort it for part of their chores. It's really helpful. They don't really mind doing it, and we've even had it like a challenge where my son and my daughter will compete to see how many matches they can find the quickest. And then what we like to do when we make matches is just kind of play this basket game. See how many points we can make. That's kind of fun. Here I've got a mask I made that is coming apart, so I'm going to take a minute to fix it. That way this won't be clutter upstairs. On my list anymore. What was that, 1 minute? Okay, so this is stuff that I need. Also need to repair the wall. This is stuff that I need to go put in the van, so I'll put it here. That way I'll remember it. Now, I did just sweep and vacuum yesterday, but it seems like it's a daily task because dog and kids. Girl likes to throw her clothes on the floor. Need to vacuum here too. Refill the soap bottle. just do like a tablespoon of Castile soap, and then the rest water, to just reuse a dollar store foam pump so that the kids don't waste a ton of soap. Lately I've been doing a little tiny bit of aftercare for a mom friend who works outside the home, so things seem to get a little bit dirtier quicker just because of all the little hands coming in to wash after being outside. So really wiping down the sink seems to be like a daily job, because as you saw yesterday, I did just wipe this down and it's already nasty. I'm actually really looking forward to taking this faucet off and sanding this, repairing it, and painting it. But actually before I do that, I'm going to spray paint this and get all of these little scratches from the sand my kids play in off. Make this sink area look nice and new again. Dawn from over at the Minimal Mom redid her sister Diane's sink with appliance spray paint, and that seems to have worked really well for them. So thanks to her for inspiring me. Found some, I think it was $7 for a can, and we're gonna get rid of this. I don't know if it's paint stain or something, but it has not come off for a year or more. Always nice to know that your house is clean. And it will look clean after I get to that painting. And my last area to declutter is the dining area. I will say though that what you see over here, I did not put on that. I'm following the rules of not putting things on flat surfaces. Some people, including me, have wondered, what's the point in putting something away like my sweater if I'm just gonna get it out in a few more minutes? I know my kids will probably get those little puzzle pieces out to play with their friends when they get home from school, but it's easy to put it in there. It takes maybe 30 seconds. And it's easier to wipe off the surface of the table anyways. So for me, it's that peace of mind looking around and seeing kind of a blank slate. It makes me feel happier, so I think it's worth it. So even if it's just gonna come out and get messy again, it's worth it to have that good habit reinforced of always putting things away when you're done with it. My daughter is the resident bouquet maker. Every day she gets a new one. It's really nice and sweet. And they don't smell bad either. About needing to repaint, because I've got little kids that like to OCD pick on stuff. I think I have around 30 minutes to get everything done before I have to hop in the car and get the kids. A lot of times the clutter is just trash. Sometimes taking a few minutes to clean up the trash will make your home feel so much better. Also goes in the playroom. Got a lot of projects. Well, it definitely looks a lot better than before. Not perfect, but much improved, and just maintaining your spaces makes your home feel so much better. It looks like my dishwasher is clean. I'll need to put those away. Well, maybe you didn't know what it was like to be a homemaker or a stay-at-home mom, and today was your glimpse into that. I hope you enjoyed it, or that if you're a homemaker, you will have the confidence to say when somebody asks, do you work? You'll say, yes, I work at home, I'm a homemaker. Because as you can see, there's always more work to be done. If you were working along with me, I hope this gave you that extra boost of motivation. It was fun for me to hang out with you. I really appreciate all of your guys' likes and comments. They're really encouraging to me. As well as if you haven't already, hitting that subscribe button, it helps my channel to grow. It makes me feel like it's worth posting a new video every Friday. Which, by the way, if you want to know when that video is up, make sure to hit that notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. And hey, if you're not done with your to-do list today and you want to hang out some more, maybe declutter or clean, you might want to click on this playlist and YouTube thinks you'd enjoy this video. I really hope you know how much you matter and that you make the world a better place. I'll see you in the next video.